it's Nicole and Tara from Wellness 360, and we are going to show you today a couple tips for wheelchair use and wheelchair safety. So there's a lot of stuff that you can adjust here. One of the things that I think is the most difficult is adjusting the footrest. So there's a couple different pieces to this. So I'll pull you this way. All right, so on the side here, you're going to see there's this little lever right here. That is going to help you adjust the height of the footrest. So it can go down or you can lift it up. Now this is a little short for Tara's legs, so her leg isn't going to fully extend. In theory though, when it's properly fit for somebody, you'd be able to raise or lower it for the comfort of their leg. Alrighty. The other tricky part is being able to get this off. So the easiest way is obviously have the patient put their foot down on the ground. And then you can, just while we're here too, you can fold these back if someone is just sitting and doesn't want their feet on them. Then there's a little lever in here. You're gonna pull that lever, it's gonna swing away. And then you lift it right off. To put it back on, it's the exact opposite. There's these two little holes here. They're gonna go, you're gonna line them up with the pegs on the wheelchair. And then once they're both lined up, you swing it back into place, you unfold them, and then they're all ready. Make sure when you swing them back that that little lever we use to unlock it gets re-locked, or if it's not locked enough and they go to put their leg on it, it's gonna swing away. All right, so we're gonna take these off again so that we can show you how to get someone in and out of the wheelchair as a transfer. So the safest option is you always will take these off if you're going up to a chair so that they're out of the way and you're less likely to trip on them. Alrighty. Next, you're gonna line up the chair so that you're making a 90-degree angle with the chair you wanna move to. This way, you can be in between both surfaces and the patient has to do the least amount of turning to get to the next chair. All right, number one thing to double check before you move is to lock the wheelchair brake. So there's the two levers on either side. You're gonna push them down and you're gonna make sure you feel it click. Once you feel the click, then you know that it's locked. You can test it by kind of doing a little check in the back there. And then you're gonna help them stand up. So Tara has her gait belt on here. I'm gonna hold the gait belt from here. She's gonna put her nose over her toes and stand up. And then you're gonna remind her to turn towards the chair so that she doesn't take a big circle around. And then she'll reach back and have a seat.
A couple more little tidbits here with our wheelchairs. Typically on some of the wheelchairs, quite a few of them, you're able to actually lift up the armrests and kind of get them out of the way to help with some transfers into chairs and different things. In order to do that, a lot of them have like little levers or buttons that you can actually press and then lift up and drop back to the side. And that just allows the person to actually have a smoother transfer rather than getting this in the way. And they can just be pushed down, click back in. And then the last little thing here is opening and closing the wheelchair, which can be a little difficult. Some of them have little handles that you can actually pull up on. So you can either pull up from the side or you can pull up from the middle. And it helps kind of collapse the wheelchairs. Then you can then transfer it, put it in a car or anything. These are a lot heavier than standard walkers and different things, but one way you can do it. And then another way, pushing down. Flat palms on the side of the seat here, making sure that your fingertips aren't getting snapped in there. So again, pulling up either from the side or the middle, and then when you're pushing down, flat palms down, pushing down, and making sure it locks in before you put any seat or person in.